primal strength. Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. And you can be next. You better give respect, cause ain't nobody.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to UNCUT Podcast. This is episode 3, part number 1. The WWE Smackdown Live. 7. You can tell how tired I am right now based on how this show went, bruh. Let's try it out again. Welcome back to the UNCUT Podcast. This is part... God damn it. I need to wake myself up. How about a quick puff? Oh, that was good. One more time. One more time. Oh, that was good. Alright, let's try it again. Take 3. Pull a miss. What's going on, people? Welcome back to the UNCUT Podcast. This is episode 3, part number 1. My WWE Smackdown Live review for July 26, 2016. That was better. Not a lot happened on this show. And to be completely honest, I was kind of bored by the show. From the first hour all the way up to the second hour. Beginning of the second hour. Like from the Battle Royal all the way up to Randy Orton versus The Miz. With the exception of Becky Lynch versus Natalya, because that was actually a good match. Went about 10 minutes, was better than a battleground match. I almost said background. It was better than a battleground match, but I'm going to get to that in a second. Oh shit. Started off with Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon announcing a 6-pack challenge to determine the number contender for the Universal WWE Championship. And here's where they fucked up. I was actually surprised that they announced a 6-pack challenge, but the way they went about the whole thing, instead of doing qualifying matches like they should have, which would have made sense, they just stuck people in there. They did the same shit that they did with King of the Ring. They stuck random people in the goddamn... I was about to say tournament, but that's also what they could have did. They could have did a fucking tournament. They could have did a tournament to determine who would face Dean Ambrose at SummerSlam. And they could have did this every fucking week. They could have had an 8-man goddamn tournament. 8-man tournament. Did it have 4 matches tonight? Or 2 matches tonight from that tournament. 2 matches next week for the tournament, and that'll be the end of the first round. And then you got the quarterfinals, 3rd week. Semifinals, 4th week, which will be the go-home show. And then you got the finals at SummerSlam. And the winner of the finals competes in the main event. That would have made sense. Or if they wasn't going to do a tournament, what they could have did if they were, you know, really serious about this 6-pack challenge, because obviously it wasn't, you know, because they just stuck random people in there. What they could have did was had 6 qualifying matches, you know, because they only had 2 matches on the card. For real. Had Becky Lynch versus Natalya and Randy Orton versus The Miz. What else was you going to have? So you could have had all 6 of these guys versus whoever, and all 6 of these guys could have equally qualified for the 6-pack challenge. And then next week you could have the 6-pack challenge in the main event or to open up the show. Who the fuck cares? And the winner of that 6-pack challenge will be the number contender for Dean Ambrose's WWE Championship. In this case, it was Dolph Ziggler. But before I get to that, instead of doing fucking qualifying matches like they should have, which would have made sense, or the tournament option, they decided to have a fucking battle royal. They announced John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, Bray Wyatt, and Baron Corbin, and AJ Styles as the first 5 competitors in the 6-pack challenge. And instead of just giving Apollo Crews the 6th spot, they decided to have a battle royal to determine the 6th spot, which is very fucking stupid. Of course, Apollo Crews won the match. Who else would win the match? Kane was also in the match, which sucked the life out of this match, which started the goddamn boredom. Good thing he didn't win the match, but I hate the fact that Kane was in the last four. Final four, rather. Final four, final three, and then final two. But as long as he got eliminated, I'm good. As long as he didn't win. Because I would have rioted if he won. But anyway, after that, they are a vignette of Shelton Benjamin. It's like he's returning. He's going to be on the roster soon, which is good. Now all you need is Kurt Hawkins and MVP. And Charlie Haas. And Jeff Hardy. And Kurt Angle. And maybe Chris Masters. Because his failed WWE return. His first WWE return as a babyface fucking failed. If he's going to return, have him return as a heel with his original theme song. Because they gave him some generic bullshit when he came back, fam. Y'all remember that dumbass theme song? The fuck was that? Come on, man. I miss those Master Lock challenges, yo. Those were some of the most entertaining fucking segments on Raw back in 05. Or whatever year he was in WWE. That shit was so entertaining, bro. Just seeing him just, do the Master Lock challenge with just local fans and just humiliating them on national television. That is what a heel does. A heel doesn't pander to the fucking crowd. But anyway, after that we got Becky Lynch versus Natalya. This is actually a good match. Went about 10 minutes. Longer than her Battleground match. Their Battleground match went about 7.5 minutes. No. The Battleground match went about 9 minutes. So around the same time, but the Smackdown match was just a tad bit longer. And they did a little bit more chain wrestling. Not a little bit more chain wrestling. They did some chain wrestling, but they did more hard-hitting shit as well. Throwing each other into the turnbuckle and whatnot. Decent match. Becky Lynch actually got the win. Thank God. 50-50 booking, but whatever. Becky Lynch got the win. Much needed win, so I guess they're going to finish up their feud at SummerSlam, and then that'll be the end of those two. Because what happened after the match, I thought was going to be actually a pretty decent segment before they fucked it up. Alexa Bliss came out while Becky Lynch was getting interviewed, and Alexa Bliss was, cutting a beautiful promo the way it started out. But before you know it, Naomi comes out, she starts cutting her promo, and then she gets interrupted by Carmella, who gets interrupted by Eva fucking Marie. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Get Eva Marie off my fucking TV. Please. She does not belong in WWE. She does not belong anywhere near a ring. She does not belong anywhere near a mic. First of all, she's better in the ring than she is on the mic, but she still sucks in the ring. And that's real. On all red everything. When the time of the month comes, it's really going to be all red everything. Damn, I wish I could edit that out, but this is a goddamn podcast, so it's raw and uncut. Say anything on this goddamn podcast. It's not really a podcast, it's podcast format. But I'm calling it a goddamn podcast because that's basically what it is. Anyway, if they didn't have Naomi and everybody else come out, they could have just had Alexa Bliss go at it with Becky Lynch, and solidify her mainstay on the main roster and just beat the shit out of Becky Lynch. Major heel tactic. She might be small, but she's fierce at the same goddamn time. Same thing Sasha Banks pulled when she was in NXT and came to the main roster. She might be small, but she's fierce. Give her a chance, bro. Give her a chance. And I would love to see Alexa Bliss. Alexa Blinks. Goddamn, I fucked up her whole name. Sorry, baby girl. But I would love to see Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch. Odds are we might get a fucking fatal 5-way or fatal 6-way next week. Fatal 6-way? I don't even call it fatal 6-way. 6-pack challenge, but whatever. They might have a goddamn fatal 5-way with all 5 women's wrestlers. I'm gonna say divas. They might have all 5 women's wrestlers competing in a fatal 5-way next week. It'll probably be Eva fucking Marie versus Becky Lynch versus Natalya versus Carmella versus Alexa Bliss versus Naomi. So it'll probably be a 6-pack challenge. Another one. I really don't want that, man. I think they're really trying to kill SmackDown right now with Eva Marie on the roster. They could have just left her ass in NXT. As a matter of fact, they could have just kept her ass in Total Divas. She's more entertaining on there than she is on fucking WWE TV. And I don't even watch Total Divas. I'm not gonna lie and say I never watched it. I used to watch it. It was entertaining. The first 2 seasons. Season 3 was all over the place, and I said, you know what? Fuck this show. But anyway, after that, we got the Miz TV segment. Very pointless. They try to make this similar to the highlight reel segment from Battleground. Speaking of Battleground, I'm gonna do like a quick review when I do my Raw review. Do a quick review of Battleground because I didn't have time to review it on Sunday. I was editing my fucking vlog, man, and the shit took forever. By the time I got finished, I was too goddamn sleepy to do a goddamn review. And then when I woke up, actually I stayed up all night. Yeah, I stayed up all night actually. Because I was still editing that goddamn review. It took 3.5 hours just to edit it. Just to edit one goddamn video. And that's real. Took 3.5 hours just to edit it. And then I had to stay up to watch my goddamn brother. So of course I didn't have time to record a review. But today I got time, tomorrow I got time. But tomorrow I'm going to record a quick review. I didn't have time on Monday because I passed out around like 3 or maybe 2 p.m. and I didn't wake up until like 4 o'clock in the morning. Which is why I didn't get a Raw review yesterday. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow morning as well as this review. Wednesday I'm going to be more hype. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. NXT and then the Cruiserweight Classic. I can't fucking wait. Should I just say tomorrow? Because that's basically Wednesday, man. Anyway, the Miz TV segment was fucking pointless. Led to a match between Randy Orton and The Miz, which was also pointless. It was a fucking squash match. And nothing really happened. It didn't advance anything. That was it. Now on to the best part about the show. Best segment of the show. Heath Slater comes out and punches the shit out of a local talent and rants about being undrafted in the draft. Pretty much the same thing that Curtis Axel did on Raw. Said they saved the best for last because they announced him as Mr. Irrelevant, which was funny as hell. Especially hearing JoJo say that shit, bro. You can tell she's with the times. She's very irrelevant now. Hey, bro. How awesome was it to see JoJo's cakes, though, live and in person? Very fucking awesome. Bro, that ass in person, bro. You think it looks good on TV, just look at it in person, bro. You'll just get a stiffy automatically, fam. Just like that. I was about to say something completely stupid. I'm gonna just wait for a troll to say this shit. Just imagine somebody saying this in the comments. I don't usually eat ass, but with JoJo, I would happily eat her ass. I was just about to say that shit, but I'm glad I caught myself. Because I don't eat ass, bro. I've only ate ass one other time, and that was when I lost my virginity. That was the only time I ever ate ass. Alright? Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was only 13. I got a story about that. It's in the playlist. I'm trying to leave the link in the description if I don't forget. I might even try to put the annotation on the screen once I figure out how to do that shit. But anyway, that's beside the point, though. We just went way off topic. Goddamn. Anyway, Heath Slater was ranting on being undrafted and says that he wants to get signed. He came out like a fucking face. So I'm guessing he's a face now because he started a sign Heath Slater chant, and they actually chanted that shit, sign Heath Slater. So I'm guessing he's a face now, which is cool. I don't mind him being a face. He's been heel long enough. Every good heel has a good face run, and vice versa. Every good face has a good heel run. You know, tell that shit to Roman Reigns. It seems like they really are turning him heel though, because of what he did in that match against Balor on Raw, which was fucking great, by the way. God damn, I want to review Raw right now, not SmackDown. God damn. I keep talking about Raw. This is SmackDown. I need to hurry this shit up, though. I'm not about to make this 30 minutes. I'm not about to JD from NY this shit like I usually do and just have a 30-minute goddamn review for a show that didn't really mean anything. I'm just saying. And I made a promise. Even if the show sucks, I'm still going to review it. I should be tearing the show to shreds right now. Luckily, I'm fucking tired. But anyway, Heath Slater was just going off on the mic, showing how good he is on the mic. I don't know why they don't push this dude. He's fucking good on the mic. He's great on the mic, and he's great in the ring. Same with Curtis Axel. He's great on the mic, and he's great in the ring. But they just won't push these guys. Why? Because Vince McMahon does not see money in these guys. Vince McMahon just see these guys as fucking jobbers. It's like they're destined to be jobbers for the rest of their lives in WWE. Just you watch. If they leave WWE within the next 2 years, I guarantee you they're going to be in TNA. They're going to do exactly what Drew Galloway did. I'm not saying Drew McIntyre, because his gimmick as Drew McIntyre fucking sucked. That Chosen One shit, Vince McMahon fucked that up and put him in 3MB. But as Drew Galloway, he became TNA World Champion twice. Not once, but twice. Maybe 3 times, because I haven't been watching TNA like that. But he became a main event player in TNA. Did something that WWE wouldn't do. And that's put him in the main event. WWE made him a jobber. TNA made him a fucking champion. World champion. If Heath Slater and Curtis Axel and Adam Rose, or Aldo Rose as he called now, if all 3 of these guys go to TNA, they will all be world champion in less than a year. Guaranteed. See, TNA gives the wrestlers the freedom that WWE doesn't give that doesn't give anybody. WWE pushes the people that they want to push. TNA pushes people that we want to be pushed. See, they watch WWE closely, which is why they're stealing all the talents away. WWE was this close to signing Moose, but TNA just took him from under their wing. And I love that decision. TNA, good for y'all. Because if Moose went to WWE, I guarantee you they would have fucked him up on day one. Just like they did Ezekiel Jackson when he went on his singles push. Well, it wasn't really a singles push, but his singles run. You know, only reason I'm bringing Ezekiel Jackson up is because he fucking sucked, which is why he got released. You know, when he was in WWE. After that match he had against Wade Barrett at Capital Punishment, which was very bad, if you ask me. You know, I kind of fell out of it with him, man. I just didn't like him anymore. He sucked as a face. He was better off being a heel. But that's besides the point, though. Heath Slater was going off about being undrafted. And Shane McMahon comes out and he says, if you want a job, submit your resume. And I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? That made Shane McMahon look so fucking stupid. And at that point in time, I could tell how scripted his goddamn promo was. Not Heath Slater. Well, of course his promo was scripted. But he sounded good doing it. It sounded like he was going off the script. You know, Cesaro style, like he did on the Battleground pre-show. I didn't watch the pre-show, you know, because I was there, but still. But Shane McMahon saying if you want a job, just submit your resume. Like that was just so fucking stupid. Did Vince write that shit? For real, did Vince write that shit? If you want a job, just submit your resume. But of course, Heath Slater showed his ass up one and said, I don't need to submit a resume. I think that's what he said. Whatever. I don't need to submit a resume. I'm pretty sure you have the network, the WWE network for $9.99. Just go on Google and type in Heath Slater and hit enter. You'll see my resume. And I love how he said that he was going the fuck off, man. Going, you fuck off. He said that he was the brains of the Nexus, the brains of 3MB, the brains of the core. Surprised he even brought them up. Because nobody liked the core. The core is just fucking trash. You know, the last 2 people out the core was Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater, and that went nowhere. They were jobbers. Kinda. Whenever they went against big teams, they always lost. Whenever they was on Superstars, they always won. They only went on Superstars, man. The main event. And he also said that he was the brains of 3MB. Of course he was. And he was the brains of the Social Outcasts, like anybody give a fuck. You know? He said he's one of the hottest free agents in the WWE right now. And this Shane McMahon Smart ass comment said, I'm looking at one of the hottest free agents right now, and Rhino turns around, gets gored by Rhino. So now Rhino is on the SmackDown Live roster. He's joining Shelton Benjamin. Cool, I guess. Rhino's just floating back and forth between NXT and main roster. Whatever. After that, we got Dolph Ziggler winning the six-pack challenge, which was actually a shocker. I didn't think he was going to win. But now that he's won, turn him heel. That is the only way that this feud is going to work. Face versus face. I don't know. Face versus face, this would probably be boring if you ask me. Kind of don't even want to see this match, to be honest. But if you turn Dolph Ziggler heel, that would be the right move. And it would elevate his career into relevancy, because right now he's still a fucking jobber. As far as I'm concerned, this match looks like a squash match. I could book this whole match right now. Face versus face. Dean Ambrose wins in 5 minutes. In the main event of SummerSlam. Can you imagine how embarrassing that would be? Dolph Ziggler going for the goddamn, I was about to say coup de grace. Dolph Ziggler going for the goddamn zigzag that he usually goes for. Gets countered, gets hit with the dirty deeds, 1, 2, 3, 7 minutes and 15 seconds. I see that shit happening now. Universal Championship match. Even though that name is horrible, that match would be better than the WWE Championship match. Hands down. Raw would win in the rating supremacy at SummerSlam. They're already winning in the ratings right now because of how lackluster the show was. How lackluster SmackDown was, is what I was saying. Anyway, the only way for this feud to work is if you turn Dolph Ziggler heel. And I'm pretty sure they're going towards that. There's so many people right now on the roster that need to turn heel. Ziggler needs to turn heel. Orton needs to turn heel. The only way for Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton, for me, only way for that to work is to have Orton turn heel. If he's really serious about this Viperville shit, why not turn him heel? Bars, shit, Ryan. I didn't mean it, Ryan, but still. And he also referred to himself as the Legend Killer. So, yeah, Legend Killer, heel Randy Orton, it works. Turn him heel. I hate him as a face anyway. Pander into the crowd and shit. Corny jokes. Nah, don't like it. Turn him heel. Who else needs to turn heel? Cena ain't gonna never turn heel. Yeah, whatever. We didn't get much this week. Although I am looking forward to next week, kinda, because we're gonna get the debut of American Alpha. We're also gonna get the debut of Hype Bros. Who else? I'm going to get some real women's action. Alexa Bliss, Carmella, whoever. As long as it's not even Maria, I'm good. Who else? I don't even remember who the fuck is on the roster. That's how forgettable SmackDown is right now. God damn. Raw literally anally raped SmackDown, yo. Oh my goodness, yo. NBA 2K16 My League all over again, fam. I was doing My League on NBA 2K16. I took over the Dallas Mavericks and I changed them to the Liberty City Penetrators. Changed the logo, the team name, and the court and everything. I turned them into the Liberty City Penetrators and I penetrated every team in the NBA. That's how Raw is right now. Raw is the Liberty City Penetrators. Or Stamford, Connecticut Penetrators, rather. They're penetrating the shit out of SmackDown right now. And for like the last year or so, SmackDown has been better than Raw. I'm not even going that far. Let's say for the last year or so. For the last 3 months, SmackDown has been better than Raw. Raw, 3 hours, more promos and more Sonic and other fucking restaurant and drink promotions than actual wrestling on the show. We would only get 4 to 5 minutes of wrestling. The rest would be commercials and promos and fucking advertisements and shit. SmackDown would be the wrestling heavy show. Now, Raw this week was the wrestling heavy show. For 3 hours? How in the hell did Raw get 3 hours right, but SmackDown couldn't get 2 hours right? That's one thing I don't understand. I was just thinking about that. That is one thing I couldn't understand. They got like 45 minutes correct. The rest was just... Come on, man. They better not pull this shit next week, bruh. I'm serious. Anyway, I'm gonna go and take my ass to sleep. Take a couple of puffs of this. I damn near fell asleep during the show, to be honest. This is the only thing keeping me up tonight. The only thing. The only thing. Go ahead and save this. Again, the Raw review, I'm going to record that tomorrow morning. Before I ever do the Raw review, I'm going to do a quick review of Battleground in that review, in that video, same video. Do a quick Battleground review. I took my notes. I didn't save it for no reason. So I'm going to do that quick review. I'm also going to talk about the vlog that I did. If you haven't seen it already, I'm going to put the link in the description. And I might put an annotation on the screen. I'm going to try once I figure that shit out. Anyway, I'm out, man. Peace. Fuck Donald Trump. I shall see y'all tomorrow morning. Alright?